Good day, viewers and listeners, especially to grade 6 learners. Welcome once again to Pilot Teleradyo, the school in the air of Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. I am your Teleradyo host, Ivy Glyza Dalagon. Today, you will learn another interesting topic about verb tenses, English 6, Quarter 4, Module 1, Lesson 1. Are you ready? We will be joined by a brilliant teacher to discuss our lesson today. Let us give the floor to our talent teacher, Rosel J. Cabaco.
Good day, grade 6 learners. We are very thankful for this wonderful day as we continue to learn and discover new things, especially in this new normal journey of learning. I am your teleradio teacher, Rosel Humangit Cabahog, bringing you the first lesson in the fourth quarter for English 6. May I congratulate you because you have accomplished all the learning tasks in the first, second, and third quarter. I know you are more excited and motivated this time to finish the whole task for this school year. At this point, may I remind you of the important things that you should have right now to be ready of our class. Make it sure that you have with you your pen, notebook or paper, and module, as I'm going to show you that learning English is fun and exciting. Are you ready? If you are ready, that's great. Today, we are going to tackle about the verb tenses. Let's begin with our learning objectives. First, you are expected to identify the verb and the subject in a sentence. Second, know the rules in forming the simple tenses of verbs: past, present, and future tense. Third, form or change verbs into the needed tense of verb to make the sentence correct. Before we move forward to our new lesson, let us refresh our minds with our past lesson in the third quarter about evaluating narratives, the setting, the character, and plot as elements of a story. Direction. Choose the letter of the best answer. Write the answer on a separate sheet of paper. Again, choose the letter of the best answer. Write the answer on a separate sheet of paper. Number 1. It describes the people, animals, or other creatures in a story. It describes the people, animals, or other creatures in a story. Letter A, narrator. Letter B, character. The correct answer is letter B, the character. Amazing! For number 2, it is the time and place in which the action of a story takes place. It is the time and place in which the action of a story takes place. Letter A, plot. Letter B, setting. You're great! The correct answer is letter B, setting. Number 3. It is the sequence of events in a story. It is the sequence of events in a story. Letter A, genre. Letter B, plot. Amazing! The correct answer is letter B, plot. Number 4. A struggle between two or more opposing forces. A struggle between two or more opposing forces. Letter A, resolution. Letter B, conflict. What do you think is the answer? Awesome! The answer is letter B, conflict. Number 5. Which part of the plot creates tension and suspense? Which part of the plot creates tension and suspense? Letter A, climax. Letter B, exposition. You're great! The correct answer is letter A, climax. If you were able to answer all the questions correctly, then you have done a great job. You have really understood the past lesson. Now, to give you a glimpse of our new lesson, let us try to answer this activity. Direction. Read and understand each sentence. Underline the subject and encircle the verb used. Again, read and understand each sentence. Underline the subject and encircle the verb used. Number 1. The baby cried loudly in his playpen. What do you think is the subject and the verb in the sentence? The subject in the sentence is baby and the verb is cried. You're great. Number 2. And all hands for food during nighttime. And all hands for food during nighttime. Amazing! The subject in the sentence is all, and the verb is hunts. Number 3. The moon disappeared behind the clouds. Again, the moon disappeared behind the clouds. What do you think is the subject and the verb in the sentence? You're correct. The subject is moon and the verb is disappeared. Number 4. The passengers waited for their bus to arrive. The passengers waited for their bus to arrive. Awesome! The subject is the passengers and the verb is waited. Number 5. The leaves swayed with a light breeze. The leaves swayed with a light breeze. The subject in the sentence is the leaves and the verb is swayed. You're correct. If you were able to get a perfect score in this activity, 2 thumbs up for you. That's a better start. If you were able to answer only a few questions correctly, don't worry because as we go along with our lesson, I am confident that you will understand it further. So lend me your ears as we start our discussion. Verb tense refers to when the action in a sentence takes place, whether it happened in the past, is happening in the present, or will happen in the future. So, it is classified into past tense, present tense, and future tense. Let's begin with the past tense. Simple past tense is used to express actions that are completed at any recent or distant past time. How to form the past tense of the verb? For regular verbs, you simply add letters ed or d to the end of the verb to create the simple past tense. For example, we have here the verb create. To form its past tense, we simply add the letter d, so it becomes created. Another one, we have the verb report. To form its past tense, we simply add the letters ed, so it becomes reported. Another rule, for irregular verbs, there is a change in the vowel letter within the word or a change in the whole spelling. For example, we have the verb write. Its past tense is wrote. We have the verb bring. The past tense is brought. We have the verb see, and the past tense is saw. Example in a sentence. We planted vegetables in the plastic containers. The past form of the verb is planted. Another sentence is, I wiped the windows with clean cloth. The past tense of the verb is wiped. Now let's proceed with the simple present tense or present tense. It is used to express action or state of being that is happening in the present time. It is used for actions that are factual and habitual. It also includes directions, general truths, and unchanging situations. How to form the present tense of the verb. If the subject is singular, meaning it is single or one, you must take the singular form of verb, which you have to add s or es to the verb. Example, Joy combs her hair. The subject is singular in form, so the verb must be added with s. Another rule, if the subject is plural, which refers to two or more, the verb form must not be added with s or es. Also, including the special subject pronoun I and you, it will always take the plural form of the verb, which has no s or es. For example, the students answer their modules daily. The subject is plural in form, so the verb must not be ended with s or es. Another example, I want you to answer the question. The subject in the sentence is the pronoun I, so we have the verb want without s. Another one, you answer quietly. You answer quietly. We have here the subject you, so the verb must not end with s. Now let's proceed to the simple future tense. It is used to express action that will certainly occur in the future time. How to form the future tense of the verb? How to form the future tense of the verb? Will or shall is added before the verb in present form to create the simple future tense. For example, we have the verb start. The future tense is will start or shall start. Another, we have the verb give. The future tense might be will give or shall give. Another verb is pay. The future tense is will or shall pay. Another verb is join. The future tense might be shall join or will join. For example, in a sentence, I will submit my project tomorrow. The action submit will be done tomorrow. Another one, I shall finish my project on Friday. The action finish will be done on Friday. Now let's try to answer this activity. Let us practice. Direction. Complete the following sentences with the correct verb. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Complete the following sentences with the correct verb. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. They blanked the marathon last week. They blanked the marathon last week. Letter A, run. Letter B, will run. Letter C, run. Great! The answer is letter A, run, because the action happened last week. Number 2. She blanked her family next Saturday. She blanked her family next Saturday. Letter A, will see. Letter B, sees. Letter C, saw. Awesome! The correct answer is letter A, will see, because the action will be happen in the future, next Saturday. Number 3. I blank a letter to my grandmother last Christmas. I blank a letter to my grandmother last Christmas. Letter A, write. Letter B, will write. Letter C, wrote. Very good. The correct answer is letter C, wrote, because the action happened in the past, last Christmas. Number 4. The boys blank happily after they heard the news. The boys blank happily after they heard the news. Letter A, jump. Letter B, jump. Letter C, jumps. Great! The correct answer is letter A, jump, because the action happened in the present time. Number 5. The dancer blank gracefully on the stage. The dancer blank gracefully on the stage. Letter A, dance. Letter B, will dance. Letter C, dances. What do you think is the correct answer? Awesome! The correct answer is letter C, dances, because the action happened in the present time. If you were able to get a perfect score in this activity, then you have done a great job. If you were able to answer only few questions correctly, don't worry because you still have the chance to excel your score. Now, let's evaluate your understanding about our lesson. Let us answer this activity. Direction. Change the verbs in the parenthesis to its proper tense to make the sentence correct. Change the verbs in the parenthesis to its proper tense to make the sentence correct. Number 1. Dave and Eve blank play with Marie on Monday. Dave and Eve blank play with Marie on Monday. What do you think is the correct verb in the sentence? The correct answer is will play. Dave and Eve will play with Marie on Monday because the action will happen in the future time. Number 2. The janitor blank water the plants daily. The janitor blank water the plants daily. Amazing! The correct answer is waters. The janitor waters the plants daily because the action happened in the present time. Number 3. Jojo and Hart blank eat vegetables every breakfast. Jojo and Hart blank eat vegetables every breakfast. The correct answer is it. Jojo and Hart eat vegetables every breakfast because the action happened in the present time. Number 4. The teacher blank called a meeting yesterday. The teacher blank called a meeting yesterday. What do you think is the verb for this sentence? You're correct. The answer is called. The teacher called a meeting yesterday because the action happened in the past time. Number 5. Sheena blank drink 8 glasses of water every day. Sheena blank drink 8 glasses of water every day. The correct answer is drinks. Sheena drinks 8 glasses of water every day because the action happened in the present time. If you were able to get a perfect score in this activity, then you have done a great job. You have really grasped the idea of our lesson. If you were able to answer only few questions correctly, give time in reviewing your lesson using your module. Just do better on the next lessons. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you learned something in our discussion. Always remember, just keep going. Enjoy learning. We are all in this together. God bless everyone.
Wow! That was a very engaging and comprehensive discussion of Teacher Rosal. Thank you so much. And also, thank you to our dear viewers and listeners for tuning in. I hope you have learned something today. Always remember, set your goals high and always dream big. because you are only as big as the dreams you dare to live. Once again, I am your Teleradio host, Ivy Glyza Daligon. Have a nice day and God bless everyone.
De petago